another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for one at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Returner trying to create good field position. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. The Ducks offense is up first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Holden. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Grab behind the line. It's James. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Ball handed off. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Gotta be thinking.
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Here's the second down play. Trying to find some room. It's Singleton. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And now they'll run it on the draw. And the defense rises up and stops him short on third down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go on fourth down. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Nittany Lions will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast and puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, 1st and goal. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offense can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. The Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. Lining up to try the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. It's nice execution to pick up their first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Gabriel. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Trying to create here on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Offense in a split backfield now. And the back now goes in motion. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Ducks. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They call the draw play here. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down. Dropping back, it's Allen. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they'll set up with a PAT. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Had nothing going early, but now this group has begun to click, and they get more points on the board before halftime. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Try and muscle for the first down. Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
He lets it go on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move and sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Looking to scramble. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He's moving out of the pocket now. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the 2nd quarter? Makes the grab. It's Whittington. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Quick throw to the left. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the
breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Penn State. This quarterback on fire today.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to pass, it's Gabriel. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. The shotgun handoff here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Ford's on to kick it away, helping his team at field position. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Big Ten Championship. A couple of incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this great conference. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And now the running back's got it again. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And 3rd and short, to try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking for a gap, it's Singleton. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Aller. He's moving out of the pocket. Hit as he gets the pass away. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
That's reeled in. It's Singleton. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Same tailback, another carry. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. And the pass is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Ducks will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kurt, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got, a loss for the offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Throws it to the right. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's low. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Running back with the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's a quarterback keeper. The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Gabriel. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Getting set. There's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Pulls it in. It's Warren. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Indy Lions will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Dropping back, it's Gabriel. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that previous play.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Easy. Flip.
Back to pass. It's Gabriel. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's going to take another shot right here. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with this defense on fourth down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. return here from inside the 15-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. To throw, it's Gabriel. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Important 3rd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.